Hello, my dear butterflies. Welcome back to RiRi's Corner. I'm RiRi, and thank you so much for coming back and joining me. You know what? We have another book to read today. And what book are we going to read today, you ask? We are going to read That's Why We Don't Eat Animals. This is a book about vegans, vegetarians, and all living things, taking a candid and compassionate look at the emotional lives of animals and their sad journeys on factory farms, learning about the effects that eating animals has on our environment, rainforests, and endangered species. Oh my goodness, that's so many things we're gonna learn today, right? So are you ready? Let's fly away! That's Why We Don't Eat Animals, a book about vegans, vegetarians, and all living things, written and illustrated by Ruby Roth. A flower will push through a crack in the sidewalk in order to feel the sun. A penguin will march thousands of miles to find food for her babies. The thunderous roar of a lion protects his family from danger near and far. Whether it has gills, wings, whiskers, or roots, every living being shares the will to live and grow. Because, after all, we are all Earthlings. Did you know that, my butterflies? We are all Earthlings. While some animals are protected by laws or born into loving homes, others live painful and lonely lives on factory farms where hundreds or thousands of animals are raised for meat and dairy. But they too live and breathe. They too have feelings and families like we do. People throughout history have chosen not to eat these fellow Earthlings. Like vegetarians are people who don't eat animals. Vegans are people who don't eat animals or anything that comes from an animal, like eggs, milk, or butter. So we strive for a world where every Earthling has the right to live and grow. And that's why, my butterflies, we don't eat animals. Pets are members of our family. They nuzzle us and we play together. We pet them and we both feel calm. Their love is so powerful that it can even help us heal. They can tell when we feel lonely, just as we can tell when they want dinner because their stomach growls. We know each other by heart. So all animals deserve the care and protection we give to our pets, right? Animal families! Just like we do, many baby animals stay close to their parents long after they're born. Our families warm, protect, and comfort us, preparing us for the great big world. However, on factory farms, there are no animal families. With no mama in sight, these babies live without a sense of family or safety. Animals belong in families, packs, herds, and flocks. You see, little piglets, they need mama pigs. And little chicks, they need mama chicken. And also turkeys, cows, and doggies. They all need families. Chickens! A hen, which is a mama chicken, lays eggs that will one day be her babies. In a carefully planned nest, see? A nest? She and her chicks coo to each other before the eggs even hatch. Roosters, which are the papa chickens, keep watch, and older chicks play chase, tag, and hide and seek. However, you see, my butterflies? Crammed into cages on factory farms, chickens have no room to live. There's no land to explore, no dust to bathe in, no dirt to peck, poke, or scratch. You see, there's barely any space to spread their wings at all. You see this? They're all crammed in. They can't even move at all. RiRi's so sad for these chickens. Aren't you, my butterflies? Turkeys. When a turkey dances, jumps, gobbles, gobble, 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 and flap its wings, others join in celebration. Turkeys also mourn together, sharing each other's sadness. They're so sensitive that they even blush. Did you know that? It's when your cheeks get all red. Their snoots change color depending on their mood as well. That's amazing. And when the moon rises, wild turkeys fly to the treetops to roost for the night, gathering together beneath each other's wings like a big hug. However, a factory farm turkey will never get to use her wings at all. Turkeys raised for meat are fattened until they become too heavy to fly. They don't even get to fly, my butterflies, like we do. Quail. They are no bigger than bumblebees. Bzz, bzz, bzz. They're our good friends. Newborn quail starts walking as soon as they pop out of their eggs. You see? All the little quails running around. What a sight to see. Quail are fierce parents who will do anything to protect their babies, but they can't protect them from, you know who? Hunters. Yeah, those are bad people. On many farms, quail are raised just for gaming, which means they're hunted for fun? Is that fair to a family of quail? I wouldn't want to see that at all for my babies. Ducks and geese. Every winter, ducks and geese journey across the earth to lands where their babies will be warm. Look, they always form a V shape, flying and spreading their wings. They fly through the skies for days and months, crossing over states and even entire countries. But factory farm ducks and geese are caged. See, they're caged behind bars and force-fed to make them fatter. The skies above them are endless, but these birds, they will never fly. RiRi's so sad to see that these ducks and geese will never get to fly in the air and have fun. Birds raised for meat, called poultry, are just like the birds we see outside our windows. But they don't receive the same love and protection that free birds do. Crowded together, they can't follow their instincts, so they grow sick and scared. Soon, they begin to lose their feathers. Oh no, losing their feathers. Birds are meant to use their wings to fly, their beaks to feed, and their feathers to flock together. But all these birds raised for meat, they don't get to do any of that fun stuff. Look how sad they look. Oh, my butterflies. RiRi's heart is hurting. Pigs. It should be a compliment to be called a pig.
Hey, RiRi, you are just like a pig.
You know why it's a compliment, my butterflies? Because pigs are some of the smartest, cleanest, and most sensitive animals on planet Earth. Did you know that? So, it's such a compliment. Thank you so much. Now, free pigs live with their families and friends, snorting and whistling. They recognize each other's voices from far away. They root for food, wrestle, and play ball in the sun. But they don't sweat like we do to keep cool when they play. They actually take, you know what? mud baths to cool off instead. Look at the piggy taking a mud bath to cool off. So, a muddy pig is a very wise pig. Such a smarty. However, a factory farm pig may spend her whole life alone. Can you imagine that? All alone, with no friends and family at all. Fattened in a pen so tiny that she won't even be able to turn around. You see, she can't even turn around. A free pig never poops where she eats or sleeps. But on a factory farm, this piggy has no choice. Oh no! Pigs need the sight, sound, and touch of one another. Sometimes they snuggle so close that it's hard to get them apart. Oh, snuggling is so nice because love is part of their nature. Just like all of us, we all need our snuggles. Cows! Cows have many moods. They are curious and funny, but they even hold grudges. Proud cows show off. Best friends take walks together. And calves, which are the baby cows, play follow the leader. Herds behave like big families, staying close to each other and even mooing together. Until a wandering cow finds her way back home. However, on factory farms, cows aren't able to be with their families, stretch, or chew fresh grass under the sun. They're fed corn, which fattens them and gives them stomach aches and gas. Oh no, RiRi hates stomach aches. Ouchie. Cattle farms waste precious water and make pollution that leaks into the ocean and sky. Growing vegetables instead of raising animals could save our planet's oceans, air, and sea life. And the food and water we save could feed more hungry people all over the world. How great would that be? Look at all the sad cows that are all caged up on the factory farms. Ooh, the ocean. Beyond our shores exists another world, an underwater kingdom ruled by ancient and majestic beings. Wise blue whale, the blue whale, circle the depths of Earth's oceans. Their gigantic hearts, each the size of a small car. Boom, 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 as they glide through the waters. Giant turtles, giant sea turtles, are the great protectors of the ocean's seagrass beds. They keep them healthy for all sea life. And dolphins, the cute dolphins, are brilliant creatures, one of the smartest species on Earth. They speak to each other in a language of clicks and chatter. Although humans live on land, the food we eat and the waste we make definitely affect the ocean and everything in it. Uh-oh, that's not good news. Fish. Fish have extraordinary senses. They have quick instincts and delicate nerves. Their bodies can feel nearby fish, food, and objects without ever even touching them. That is amazing! And fish are part of the ocean's ecosystem, a giant family of plants and animals. Each group needs the others to keep the whole family alive and healthy. That's right! A giant family that's healthy is a great ecosystem. However, every year, fishing nets. You see, my butterflies? All the fishing nets tangle and crush billions of fish and thousands of sea turtles, whales, dolphins, and sharks that are part of the ecosystem. Earth's ocean and rivers are truly being emptied of fish and sea mammals. Can you imagine an ocean with no fish at all? RiRi doesn't even want to think about it. Our ocean needs fish in it. We can't have an empty ocean, can we, my butterflies? No, no, no. The rainforest, home to some of our world's most magnificent plants, animals, foods, and medicines. The rainforest is the most powerful and valuable natural resources on Earth. Do you know that? Look at this tree frog, so bright and green. Oh, and the rhino in the back. Let's go take a look at the rainforest, shall we? Forests help keep the air clean and the earth from getting too warm. The Amazon rainforest, one of the world's largest, biggest, has been called the lungs of the planet because it breathes for Mother Earth. So important. Endangered species. Today, ancient forests, once lush and wild, are slashed and burned down to make room for cattle farms. The fires create pollution and leave animals with no food or shelter. Plants, animals, foods, and medicines are wiped out forever. Oh no! Look at the poor little monkey hanging on a tree with nowhere to go because all the rainforest was cut down to make a factory farm with all the cows. So sad. Ooh! What do you see, my butterflies? We see some of our blue friends, don't we? Plants and animals around the world are in danger of being lost. Many are already gone. Oh no. But as Earthlings, yes, my butterflies, we as Earthlings, we depend on each other. We may think we are separate, but no, no, no. We are all woven into the same web of life. When we destroy the rainforest and the animals there, we are actually destroying ourselves. Did you know that? So let's not do that anymore. We must consider how the foods we eat affect the planet. You see, all the animals are all holding on in the center together. And look at the forest fires that we have created. This is not what we want to see at all. Did you know that in many cultures around the world, there's a saying that tells us, you are what you eat. So, when we eat natural foods, we soak up the goodness of the sun, the earth, the roots, and the trees. We grow to be healthier and pay more attention to our choices. You see, all the fruits and vegetables, that's what we need to eat because they're so yummy and they're also really good for us. And while the power of nature can move mountains and make rainbows, the power we have as humans is boundless too. We can do it, right, my butterflies? When we put our mind to it, we can do it as a team. So every day, we have the freedom to change our lives. In fact, when we treat animals respectfully, we practice world peace. So that is why we don't eat animals. So, my butterflies, after reading this book, what have we learned? We have learned that every animal, every Earthlings, like you and me, we all have feelings. We all have emotions. So everybody should be treated with respect and love and care. And what do we learn from the book? Oh yeah, how do we end all the suffering on Earth? We don't eat animals. That's right, because we have so many other things to eat. We can eat fruits and veggies and legumes, and they're so healthy for us. And that's how all the animals won't be sad anymore, because they'll be respected and taken care of, and they'll be left free, just like you and me. Oh, I am so proud of each and every one of you, my butterflies. And did you know that April this month is Earth Month? And RiRi really thinks that each month should be Earth Month. Okay? I hope you do too. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!